All right, we're back, True Seeker, and we're going to talk about just how goaty it got tonight with Tom Brady. Again, this was Super Bowl 55. 55 is the 10th triangular number, which means if you add 1 through 10 together, it equals 55. It's also the 10th Fibonacci number. They're peas in a pod. Tonight, Patrick Mahomes picked up his 10th career loss in Super Bowl 55 and Brady's 10th Super Bowl. And if you're not familiar with astrology, the goat is Capricorn. And look at Capricorn's astrological symbol 7 and a 6, right? Brady went from 6 to 7 tonight in terms of Super Bowl championships. And he did it over Kansas City, which equals 67. And if you saw Mahomes' passing stats at halftime, he was on 67 yards passing on 9 for 19. 67 is the 19th prime number. Brady won his first Super Bowl 19 years ago over the Rams, who he also defeated in Super Bowl 53, but 19 years ago they were in Missouri like Kansas City. So the other thing about Capricorn is it is the 10th astrological symbol. You know, you start with Aries. Capricorn, the goat, is the 10th. And the thing about goat, again, like I showed you the other day in that short clip, goat stands for greatest of all time. Again, I'll just show you guys. GOAT, one more time in case you missed it. GOAT's 43, like how Brady's 43 years old in the last Super Bowl where he tied Jordan with 6 championships. There were 16 points scored in Super Bowl 53. 53, the 16th prime. So he tied Jordan with the 16 ritual. Now at age 43, he becomes the undisputed GOAT. And again, when you write out greatest of all time, it equals 188. From Brady's August 3rd birthday to today's game was 188 days later. And in case you don't know about any of this, again, look up Brady's birthday. It's August 3rd, just like his running back number 27, who was running nice on 2-7. From his last birthday to today's game, 188 days. Greatest of all time, GOAT, 188 days after the 43rd birthday. I mean, you couldn't have scripted it any better, right? And again, for people who are new here, understand, before the season began, we said the most likely Super Bowl scenario was Bucks versus Chiefs winning and Brady getting the GOAT ritual at age 43. So we had the Super Bowl called right correctly before the season began. We went 13-0 in the playoffs and games called, and tonight we went 3-0 because I had the under, the Bucks, and Brady being the Super Bowl MVP. Nice little parlay with those 3 things right there. Again, I didn't see how they could give it to anyone but Brady, getting his 5th MVP in Super Bowl 55. The only thing I was wrong about, well, I did start my live stream yesterday saying that Brady will throw at least 3 touchdowns. He might very well throw 3 because he'll have 83 touchdowns in the postseason, like football's 83, like his birthday's 83, and that's exactly what he did. But then I noticed if he had thrown 5 in Super Bowl 55, he would have had 666 touchdowns, 666, the number of the beast, which matters because Tampa Bay's got that 47, Beast got that 47, and again, this was Super Bowl 55. Satan's is 55 and 80. Brady came into this game with 80 postseason touchdowns, and he stayed on 80 career losses. You see how Satan's also 35, as is Tom Brady, and tonight he got his 149th career home win, the 35th prime, exactly 149 months after the game where he was injured against the Chiefs, which happened to be Carl Sheffer's very first game as an NFL referee. Carl Sheffer's first game as a referee was Patriots-Chiefs, where the Patriots won, but Brady got hurt. That game was exactly 149 months ago on the nose. Tonight, Brady got his 149th home win, the 35th prime. If you've been with us for years, I've always told you the 35 is so important to Tom Brady, and it's a big Super Bowl number too, because in the Chaldean and Septenary ciphers, Super Bowl and football are 35. And again, also, just Tom Brady 118. The song 7 Rings came out on January 18th. That's Leonard Fournette's birthday. Leonard Fournette came over by the numbers this year. But beyond all this GOAT stuff that they've done here, and did you guys see how Honey Badger had his finger up in Brady's face at the beginning of the game, and they slowed it down. They put it in slow motion when he did that, and you could see he had the Jordan glove on, the yellow glove with the Jordan symbol, and then he passes Jordan tonight. All this stuff is scripted theater. But look at all this, too. If you watched, I just made it public, but on my Patreon, thank you to everyone who signed up for the Patreon. We had about 1,000 people watching that live stream. I just did my whole I called the game as we watched it, and I said once the Chiefs went up 3-0 because Tampa's 30, I said, watch, the Bucs will score here and go up 7-3 because Brady's going for 7-3 tonight. 73 was all over the place. 2 weeks ago, I told you guys to watch the Texas Tech game the night before the Super Bowl. I said they'll give you the Super Bowl clue in that game. They always do a college basketball game that gives away the Super Bowl. I know it's a lot to explain, but they do it year after year. And here, let me just make it real clear. Again, there's Honey Badger with his Jordan up in Brady's face. You know, he's saying Brady's about to be number one. He's, greatest of all time status right here and the greatest GOAT ritual there ever was. But look at this. Brady became 7-3 in Super Bowls tonight, like 73, which is the 21st prime number. This is his 21st season starting 2021. Brady came into this postseason with 73 touchdowns. For tonight's game, he came in with 80 touchdowns. That's because he had 7 touchdowns and 3 INTs in the playoffs this year. So think about that. 7 touchdowns, 3 INTs heading into Super Bowl 55. And then, again, he started the playoffs on 73 postseason touchdowns. That's why I thought the Bucs would go up 7-3 early. You could also read the score 3-7 in Buccaneers equals 37. And did you notice when Gronkowski scored the touchdown to make it 3-7, there were 37 seconds on the clock? Like Buccaneers equals 37 and they won Super Bowl 37. You notice how they did that? It's amazing. And again, I can't explain to you how they script things so perfectly, but if you watch the live stream that I just did, which is 4 hours because it's the whole Super Bowl. But all throughout the game, I'm just pointing out what they're doing with the stats on the screen, what they're doing with the game clock, the ritual. And again, you can do this in every game when you have the knowledge. But remember, the Chiefs came into this game with 64 points scored in Super Bowls. Before tonight's game, the Chiefs had 64 points scored and 62 scored against them. Their last game was against the 49ers, which is 64 and 62. And of course, Kansas City Chiefs is 62. 64. And remember, last year when they won the Super Bowl, we liked the Chiefs because of the 64 ritual, because it was 64 weeks after Patrick Mahomes beat Len Dawson's 1964 touchdown passing record, and that was the game where his girlfriend was at the game with her father, and her father dropped dead at the game where he beat the 64 touchdown passing record. Then 64 weeks later, he wins Super Bowl 54, bringing the Chiefs to 64 points scored. And remember, last year the Chiefs won with 31. This year they go down to the Bucs, who scored 31. But now, because the Chiefs came in with 64 and only scored 9 tonight, they're on 73 points scored in Super Bowls, you guys. The Chiefs now have 73 points scored in Super Bowls. Think about it. I mean, come on, 73, the 21st prime, Brady's 21st season, he goes to 7-3. You don't think this stuff's a perfect script? Tonight's game was 7 months and 3 days after Brady's mom's birthday. Look it up. Her birthday's the 4th of July. What a birthday. 4-7, Tampa Bay 47, 47 the 15th prime, And Texas Tech, I gave it to you guys for free. I said, watch the Texas Tech game. What, did I not put the screenshot in here? What did I do with the screenshot? By the way, Brady became the 7th pro athlete to win his 7th championship tonight. But Texas Tech yesterday did this. They won 73-62, right? This is Patrick Mahomes' old school. That's why I said 2 weeks ago, I said, watch, they'll give you a big ritual in that Texas Tech game. Mahomes' old school against Kansas State, like Mahomes now on Kansas City. But not only did they score 73 with 43 in the second half, right? GOAT 43, Brady 43. Notice Kansas State scores 37, Buccaneers 37, 80 combined points. Brady stays on 80 career losses. But again, Kansas State went down with 62, you guys. And remember, Tampa Bay Buccaneers is 62. Buccaneers alone is 62. Patrick Mahomes is 62. And he became 6-2 in the playoffs by losing tonight. And Jane Castor, who is the mayor of Tampa, look at this. Her birthday is Pearl Harbor Day, December 7th. From her birthday to today's game, 62 days, right? 62 days. And WrestleMania 37, which is coming up, is exactly 62 days. Where did I put it at? Well, here. I'll just show you in real time. WrestleMania 37, they moved it to April 10th, the start date. This is no longer the start date. It's now April 10th. This date for WrestleMania 37, again, Buccaneers is 37 and 62. You guys see it? April 10th is exactly 62 days after tonight's Super Bowl. And again, there it is right there. February 7th to April 10th, 62 days later. Buccaneers 37 forward, 62 in reverse. The Bucs had won Super Bowl 37. They go up tonight 3-7 with 37 points. 37 the 12th prime. Tom 12. So, again, I mean, just couldn't be any more scripted. And as for how they get the college rituals perfect year after year, because I've shown this several years in a row now, right? The most obvious one ever was 2 years ago when the VCU Rams played the George Mason Patriots the night before the Super Bowl, and 63 points were scored, and Brady was on his way to 6-3 in Super Bowls. And remember, that was Brady's 307th game in Mercedes-Benz Stadium, which equals 307, and 307 is the 63rd prime. Last year, I forget what it was, but it was a ritual with Texas Tech last year as well. So, also the Royal Rumble was in Tampa, just like how and I mean, look at WrestleMania 37. I mean, it's got the Bucs logo and it's in the Bucs Stadium, you guys. I mean, it's just straight mockery. But the Edge won the Royal Rumble this year, and he's born in 73, and Edge equals 21, 73 the 21st prime. I talked about how last night there was a murder by Yale in Goatville, and they said it was a grad student, or Yale grad is what they said. That's what the headline said. Yale grad 73, killed in Goatville by Yale. Yale is where American football was created by Walter Camp. Yale 43, like Goat 43, like Florida 43, like football 43, like all this started when we had the 43rd president, George W. Bush, who went to Yale. 9/11 Patriot Act Patriots. He's a Skull and Bones member. The Bucs logo looks like Skull and Bones. Again, it just couldn't get any goatier over here. Couldn't get any more satanic. And you got Giselle's 73 questions. Plus, you guys might think this is funny if you're new here, but ESPN will routinely report what game temperatures are going to be. Like, you see how ESPN said the game temperature was going to be 73 degrees? Talk about this yesterday. We said there's another 73. They're not playing around. They're telling you it's going to be 73 degrees because Brady's going to be 7-3. So, and then, you know, what number I've been teaching you guys about all year, right? And it's a trip because last year for the Super Bowl, I was down in Louisiana staying in hotel room number 201, and I learned all about the number 201 this year. And, you know, that's just the organic side of things. But, by the way, the Bucs won by 22 points. My favorite prediction for the score was 34-22. I thought they'd pay tribute to that 22 instead of the Bucs winning by 22. Because the Chiefs have now fallen to 2-2 in Super Bowls, and TB is 2-2 in Gematria, and Tampa equals 79 the 22nd prime. So I see what they did with the margin of victory by 22, and I thought the Bucs might get up 14-3, which they did as well, because the game was 143 days after Mahomes' birthday. And I'm waiting to see if Brady's going to announce that he retires. I'm not sure now that he didn't get his 666 touchdowns. I feel like he's got to hit that mark. But, again, Super Bowl 55. Today was 143 days after Mahomes' birthday, 127 after Bruce Arians, and then the whole 62 thing. So, we'll see. We'll see. I'd like to see him announce that he's retiring. I thought he'd do it with the 666 touchdowns, but since he's too shy now, he's at 664. You know, might just have to wait. But yeah, man, this was such script right here with the honey badger putting the Jordan glove up in Brady's face. And remember, today's 10 days before Jordan's birthday, February 17th. You know? Today's 163 days to Giselle's 41st birthday, Super Bowl 41, like how Brady won it when he was 41 over the Rams. But 163 days to Giselle's birthday matters because that's the 38th prime, the Super Bowl on the 38th day of the year. The Chiefs fell to 16-3, like 163. And then the other thing is, from the day that Chadwick Boseman died on 28/8, the Black Panther connected to Cam Newton, who replaced Brady in New England that did nothing this year. From the day that Boseman died on 28/8 to today's game was 163 days. And that 28/8 matters because today the Bucs picked up their 288th franchise win in Raymond James Stadium, being the first team to ever play, you know, in their own stadium for the Super Bowl. They got their 288th franchise win today. Raymond James Stadium 288. You see the 72? Arians got his 72nd career win today. And there could be some riddles with these other numbers that I'm not seeing right now, but I mean, you guys, this is why we know this is the base system, because we correctly predict what will happen in sports, news, elections off understanding this system. And it didn't happen overnight. Back in the day when I was telling you what Super Bowl 50 was going to be, in October, we had the right two teams, the right outcome, the right MVP, why it was going to be Von Miller, why there'd be a tribute to 24. Broncos ended up winning 24. We had all that right in October. Back then, we didn't know reverse gematria. I did not know reverse. And even though I knew that the whole Super Bowl was in tribute to the Black Panthers that year, Super Bowl 50 in the Bay Area where the Black Panthers are founded, I did not know reverse. And had I would have been even more confident because I was talking about how the whole thing was synced up with Huey P. Newton. Huey P. Newton got that 131 and 41. That's the founder of the Black Panther Party, just like Cam Newton, the quarterback for the Black Panther team, right? The Carolina Black Panthers. Bay Area, where that Super Bowl was, 50, San Francisco 50. But look it up. Huey P. Newton died the year Cam Newton was born. Cam Newton was born on the 131st day of 1989, May 11th. And Huey P. Newton died August 22nd that year, the day leaving 131 days left in the year. And Huey P. Newton 131 and 41, like Super Bowl, but also 58, and that was what I predicted. Cam Newton would start against Peyton Manning and become the 58th quarterback to start in a Super Bowl, and that's why Von Miller, number 58, would be the MVP, who was drafted one pick after Cam Newton. And again, they were established in Oakland, which is 58. So, the riddle was so clear. And Oakland in reverse is 131 and 41 like Huey P. Newton. And again, Super Bowl's got those numbers. And that year, ESPN all year had the story that was a minute 31 long about the 57 children named after Peyton Manning in Indiana. And 57, when you write out, it's got that 131, just like in the NFC Championship this year. 57 points scored, just like a year ago, in the 57th meeting between the Bucs and Packers, and only because of the stupid field goal, which made no sense. But yeah, you guys, I don't know how I still have critics. I don't know how I still have haters. I guess it's just jealousy, honestly, man, because... And I don't know why you're jealous of me. I give you this knowledge. I show you how to do it. I made it all free for 5 years. I hardly charge anything now on my Patreon. It's $60 for a year-long subscription. And think of how much money you would have made if you took my advice this year. We got every future correct. We murdered sports. We just do the same thing year after year. So, this is the first year I've ever gone perfect in the playoffs, though. I never done that before. That was a new milestone this year. And again, that's just from hard work and just learning more and more. So, these people aren't playing 73 degrees on the game where the Chiefs get to 73 points in Super Bowls. And you just saw it from the start of the game, You just saw it from the start of the game. Patrick Mahomes coming out of the tunnel looking all butthurt, like something was all wrong. So, and you want to see what they did to my official channel, GematriaEffectNews? I'd be streaming on there because I have the bigger following on there. But here, this is what happened right as the Super Bowl was won and my prediction landed. YouTube gave me a strike on GematriaEffectNews. And you know what's funny? You know what's funny about the video they struck? There's nothing wrong with this video. They said I violated medical misinformation. How? I taught about 19-year cycles and why they were doing $1.9 trillion in COVID-19 stimulus. I think this is a sick joke by them because this video got a lot of views, but also because tonight's a 19-year cycle. Again, Kansas City, 67, the 19th prime. Brady won his first Super Bowl 19 years ago. And remember what's on the 19-year cycle, the moon. Moon's 51. You see how Moon's 51 up there? It's also 21, like 2021. Tampa's 51. Again, tonight you had Carl Sheffer's number 51, who works Super Bowl 51 as well, which Brady won over the Falcons. That was the 25-point comeback on 2/5 when Falcons is 25 in the most pure cipher. But, again, Carl Sheffer's number 51 tonight, Moon 51, Tampa 51, the weekend with the moon at his halftime thing. And he also could that thing have been any more satanic? The glowing red eyes coming down like a fallen angel. But, again... Tampa 51, Carl Sheffer's number 51, and that Sarah Thomas, the first female to work a game, whose child's name is Brady Thomas, she was 5-0 working Chiefs games. The Chiefs were 5-0 when she was on the field, and they fell to 5-1 tonight in Tampa, which was another riddle we liked, and the Bucs became 4-3 with her on the field for the GOAT riddle. And again, so... GOAT's 43 and 65. That's why they had to take him down to Florida, because Florida's got the 65, 43, and 38, like how he does it on the 38th day of the year. Florida's 124, does it over the team from Kansas City, Missouri for another 124. They got it all figured out. And remember, it was 6 months and 4 days after Brady's birthday. He does it over the Kansas City Chiefs, 6-4. That's how they do it. That's how they do it. And that's why I said, there are riddles going both ways, but you got to recognize what's the top riddle. And that's why I kept telling people, the top riddle for the 7 is the 7th ring. Brady's the star of the league. He's the unprecedented man. That's why I said this year in the COVID season where they don't want people to travel, it makes so much sense that he'd play in his own stadium for the Super Bowl. Just the whole thing just makes perfect sense. And, it just couldn't have gotten any goatier, so... And this is how YouTube hates you guys. And I'll remind all of you who do not support, that don't, chip in and pay the modest amount that I asked for the Patreon, you guys are really helping hold this work back. If you guys all would just buckle up and give that $1 a month, all the people that benefit from this, and that's all I say, $1 a month, that's all I need from you guys. $1 a month, we'd have that team of people hired. We'd be on the next level already. I mean, some people already think we're on the next level. Trust me, this can go a lot further. And you guys realize, I'm up against major suppression and censorship and dealing with all sorts of shit, but I don't quit. But again, this is what I'm up against. My Super Bowl pick lands, and right as the Super Bowl pick lands, I get a notification that my video's been struck and the channel suspended for a week. And like I've been saying, they've had me on 20 channels for all of 2020. We're into 21 now. I'm expecting to get deleted again so I can start over and be on the 21st channel because it seems like they got me all synced up. And you know what was hilarious? This channel was on 77,000 subscribers, and apparently it jumped up to 78,000 after the game, but they had me on 77,000 subscribers, YouTube, on the day that Brady, born in 77, becomes the 7th athlete to win 7 championships. That could be a coincidence, or it could be how much under the watchful eye I am, and they're just even messing with my stats like that. You got to remember, when I was doing this 5 years ago, these videos got hundreds of thousands of views. Now that I built up the resume and more people know about this, now my videos get like 10,000 views. You know something's wrong. So, yeah, again, it's just sick out here, man. And don't forget, make a wish. Make a wish, dude, dead at 77. They saved that news for today. Frank Shankwitz. Like I was saying, he died 43 days from his birthday. He died on the day of the conference championship, but they save it for the day of the Super Bowl with Brady born in 77. This man's name just like Super Bowl in all 4 base ciphers. Make-A-Wish Foundation, 83 like football. Brady's now on 83 postseason touchdowns because he came in with 80 and tapped on 3 more. And Frank and Brady. Wish 23. Tonight, Brady picked up his 23rd home win. His 23rd home win in the postseason tonight. Oh, I forgot to put the word home up here, but home equals 23 in the same cipher as Brady, Frank, and Wish. Forgot to have that one up on the screen here. I'll just show you right here. Home. Beats up Kansas City at home in the Super Bowl. Super Bowl 41. You guys like how the first yards of the game for Kansas City went to the hometown player? I thought that was funny. Oh, and I got to tell you one more thing about Brady tonight. So look how perfect this was. Did you hear Tony Romo going off about 9s tonight and how Brady had those 9 straight completions? And then they laughed about 9. They were talking 9. Tonight was Brady's 45th playoff game, okay? His 45th playoff game. 45 is the 9th triangular number. Okay, that means if you had 1 through 9, it equals 45. New England equals 45 where you used to play. Tonight, he got his 34th playoff win. And don't forget, LV, I know in Roman numerals it's 55, but in English it's 34. He got his 34th playoff win tonight. 34 is the 9th Fibonacci number, which comes right before 55. Fibonacci sequence goes 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, 55. So in 21 gets the 34th playoff win in Super Bowl 55. And then he got his 23rd home win in the playoffs, and 23 is the 9th prime. So 45th playoff game, 9th triangular, 34th playoff win, 9th Fibonacci, 23rd home win in the playoffs, 9th prime. And then they're going all off about 9s in his 9 straight completions. Notice also LV's 7. It's also 20 like GOAT. He becomes the undisputed GOAT in LV. That's why, yeah, it's good to know the Roman numerals, but they code things every year with English in these Super Bowl numbers. Every year. And Leonard Fournette's full name's 139, the 34th prime. He had all sorts of things going on. Gronkowski signed with the Bucks 293 days before the Super Bowl, the 60-second prime, all the 62 rituals. Leonard Fournette's full name equals 293 as well as 139. It also equals 131, Super Bowl number. But yeah, man, just couldn't have got any more goatee. And the other thing I need to say. So again, Brady's a good Catholic. And again, all this is biblical, right? All this is biblical. I'm actually really surprised he didn't get 5 touchdowns tonight for 666. But the Catholic Bible is 73 books in length. And again, he's 7-3 now. 73 is the 21st prime. Bible's 21 in the most pure cipher, right? And Holy Bible is 45, like it was his 45th game tonight. 45 forwards and backwards. Remember, if you read out Gutenberg, that was the first printed Bible. It was 45 forwards and backwards. King James was 45 years old in 1611, the year the King James Version came out. And the knowledge in the Bible is from Hermetic teachings. Hermetic is 45 forwards and backwards. And, the other popular Bible, the NIV's got the 45. But think about it. This stuff's all biblical. The goat, the Baphomet, Satan, Super Bowl 55 against Satan, 55-10. Brady in his 10th Super Bowl in 55 stayed on 80 career losses, came in with 80 postseason touchdowns. Again, Tom Brady, 35, got his 149th home win, the 35th prime. And again, this was all part of the reason I thought he'd get to that 666. Revelation's got that 149 as well. You know what I think was a blooper that wasn't supposed to happen? You know how Brady threw to his offensive lineman 73 and he caught it, but it got smacked out of his hands? I think that was supposed to be a touchdown for him to go up 14-3 on that. And, I don't know. I guess they weren't going to go with the 666 touchdowns, but I thought they would because, again, last book of the Catholic Bible, 73, teaches about 666, the number of the beast. But, there's actually a whole lot more I can say about this, but you know what? I'm just going to leave it there right there for right now. And I'm going to let people call in. Congrats to all the winners. Martin Brown in my community even did a decode on why it was going to be heads for the coin toss. It had been 157 weeks since it was heads, which was the 37th prime, and Buccaneers 37. And he bet $600 on a heads coin toss. So right from the get, he won $600 because it was heads. But again, I mean, that's how scripted things are. That coin probably only had one side to it. So, let me make sure we're streaming here. Are we broadcasting still? All right, we're broadcasting. All right, shout out to all the people listening. I see, we got a call from South Carolina. Let's just go to the phones. What's up, South Carolina? South Carolina? Well, here's Martin. What's up, man? The man who called the coin toss. What's up?
Hey, how you doing, Zach? And I appreciate all the love you give me, man. But I just want to talk to the people in the chat. I mean, it's 2,000 people viewing. We need to get those likes up. We're only at 600. I've been, spamming, smash that like button. But, I mean, you made a lot of people some money today, myself included. So I think everybody should start smashing that like button, at least get to 1,000, There's a lot of people watching right now. I've never seen this many people watching right now live. So please, everybody, smash that like button for Zach.
Appreciate that, Martin, and congrats on the earnings again, man. How long you been with us now, Martin? How long you been with us?
I've been following you for about maybe close to 6 years now, and you've been, speaking nothing but the truth. You changed my life with others. It's really amazing on the work that you do. I'm very inspired from you. Starting my own Patreon, I can actually, make this a business. So, I'm grateful for everything you do, Zach. I really appreciate it.
And I just want to say, Martin has been following a long time, and he does even better decoding than me now. You guys can get better. You watch how Martin does. He gets real thorough. So.
Yeah, and just to shout out the other decoders because, like I said, I'm not throwing no shade against anybody else. Victor, Rod, they do great work. You always say they do, I've been watching Victor's streams lately. He's doing great work. So, if you have the money, and you have the time, I would say definitely invest in Victor, or myself or Rod. We all do, great work. So, all right, Zach.
All right, keep it up, Martin. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Oh, I forgot to mention, the Bucks became 15-5 for the season tonight in the coronavirus season. And, Let me see. Coronavirus, 155, right? Today's game was 70 days after they played in the regular season. Remember, the Chiefs had a 14-2 record in the regular season. By the way, I predicted that the top record this year in the coronavirus season would be 14-2 in the regular season. The over-under by game time was at 56. They covered all the coronavirus numbers in this ritual. What's up, caller?
Hey, what's going on, Zach?
What's up, man?
I was calling about the reference number 9, and I thought about you all game. I wondered, did you catch these couple of points that they did with the number 9? Okay, when they're when Pat Mahomes was driving down on that last play and he threw an interception. He threw it at the 135 mark, which is 9. Player number 54 caught the interception, which equaled 9. Kansas City was held to 9. Now the streaker, well, not the streaker, but the fan who ran on at 5 minutes and 4 seconds in the fourth quarter. So that also equaled 9. And I was just thinking about all of these 9s, and they said about the completion with him having his 9th completion. And then another stat came up. They said that Brady had 3 rings before he was 28. They said he didn't win another ring until he was 37, and he won 4. That's 9 years apart. KC held to 9 points. It was 9 all throughout the game tonight.
Yeah.
I just want you to go back and watch it and make sure everything that I said is true.
I believe it, man. I mean, that's how they do it, and it's almost magical. But yeah, we knew 9 was going to be a big thing the way Brady's stats lined up, and 9 represents completion. So I'm hoping this man retires. That's what I want to see happen next. So
yeah, I thought he was going to get them 5 touchdowns, like I heard you say. When the ball got batted out of his lineman hand, this should have been a touchdown. I thought they was gonna go ahead and let him go for it again when it was like 3 minutes and something left, and he was throwing them long bombs. He was trying to get that 5th one. I think he was trying to get it, but they didn't let him get it. But there should have been 5 touchdowns, Zach. You were correct. They took one away from him. So, hey, man, I've been listening to you since 2016, man. I just wanted you to know that I'm learning for sure. But that number 9, it was everywhere tonight.
Great eyes. And again, I want to remind people that the ref, Carl Sheffers, his birthday is July 22nd. This game was on his 201st day of his age, like the Jesuit Orders 201, who runs the show. And Brady had 201 passing yards tonight, too. And also, I see he had 29 attempts. That's funny because Tampa Bay Buccaneers equals 109. They're now 10-9 in the playoffs all time. 109 is the 29th prime. Football equals 29 forwards, 43 in reverse. So at age 43, the 29 attempts. And also you got to love the 21 completions, right? 21 completions. You know, to start 21 in his 21st season, 73, the 21st prime, 7-3. The Chiefs now on 73 points scored in Super Bowls. It's like, come on, man. Come on, man.
Come on, it was so scripted. I thought about you all night long. I said, I got to catch his live. I got to talk to him. I got to let him know about these points that I saw that was about number 9. And it was so happy that you in the live talking about the 9. You blew me away. I said, I got to call and try to get through and tell him that I saw the same thing. 9 all the way through. It was so satanic and rigged up. This was just for him. But you called it when he first got signed, Zach. You said this a long time ago. You predicted this. Anybody who say that something is wrong, you a fake, you a fraud, tell them I said, man, they mama. You heard me? Okay.
I appreciate that. Thank you, man.
You be good, Zach. Okay.
All right. Yeah, great eyes. Take care. Yeah, again, all you guys who get taken by the trolls who say we're putting out bad intel over here, man, you're listening to the wrong voices. I'll tell you what, anybody who calls me a shill, they better take a look in the mirror. You shilling against the truth. So, let me see. I see everything's going to voicemail. I think getting too many phone calls, so we put it on. It screwed it up. Hold up. I got to reset the phone because everything going to voicemail here. Hold on. Let's try this again. I always know when I do this double reset, it seems to work. All right, line's back open. 509-560-4982. Let's see what happens. I'll peek in here on the chat. We don't need those things. Oh, did you guys notice on the CBS broadcast, the only person who called the Bucks to win was Bill Cowher with the Steelers, and the Steelers won Super Bowl 43 in Tampa Bay. Just like Brady wins in Tampa Bay at age 43, Bill Cowher from the Steelers, only guy tonight in the CBS broadcast who said the Bucks would win. There were 5 guys on the panel. 4 went with the Chiefs. 1 went with the Bucks. And I guarantee that's original too. 4-1, Super Bowl 41. These people aren't playing. So, I don't know. Maybe we can't recover from the phone. Maybe everything's just going to voicemail. Damn. Here, I'm gonna turn the phone off for a little bit longer. It might just be because a million people are calling, so I think that's what happens. I think when it gets like too many calls at once, it just shuts down. So I'm going to try this one more time. But yeah, if you guys, just so you know, GematriaEffectNews is suspended. They struck me right as the Super Bowl ended. Straight hate from the big tech. But, all right, I reset it again. Let's see what happens. Try to interact with the chat while we wait on that call. Hey, we're almost to 1,000 likes, you guys. We need 34 more likes for 1,000. LV 34. All right, there we go. We got a call from Vegas. What's up, caller?
Hey, Zach.
Yeah.
Hey, wow, all right, I got through. I follow Martin and the other two. For the past week I've been in Vegas, and I knew it was heads too. And I was just thinking, because when you think of GOAT, you think of head, and I was like, it's all about the GOAT Bowl. I was telling everybody that. And then when Martin came out and said heads, I was like, yeah, it's going to be, he did all the math, but I was just thinking the symbolism,
Yeah, that coin probably had 2 sides with 2 heads on it. So, yeah, he was right on.
Yeah. Yeah, and the other thing is, I'm not emotionally invested in any team anymore. And I was just, I've been going to these sports, I don't know, books, sport, whatever they call them. And, on TV, they always show, and they were always showing, like, Kansas City and Patrick Mahomes, and he's, like, dancing around and going to the right and doing all these amazing passes. And if you were to watch him and just be, like a mindless zombie and just be, like, watching the TV and being hypnotized, you would be like, damn, this guy is the greatest quarter. He's good. Don't get me wrong. I don't really follow sports, but I just saw that the television was anywhere I went, no matter what casino, whatever sports book, it was all, all the commentators, they were all like, it was just like scene after scene after scene of him just like being amazing and just doing amazing things, and I don't follow the television. I didn't even watch the game. That reminds me, I listened to your podcast I went home early because I already knew who was going to win, right? And so I was listening to your commentary through the Super Bowl, no TV, and I got to tell you, you're going to put. I want more of it. It's like you're giving like Madden a run for his money. That tells you how old I am, right? So
where is John Madden? Like, seriously, where is John Madden? I have not seen that he passed yet, and I mean, I have not heard from John Madden in forever. Him and his turducken, man. Where is that man at?
I hate for when you do the numbers on Madden because he was one of my favorites. So I loved how you were funny. I was just like listening to you, like funny, like with the script. Okay, they're gonna do this with the script. But you know what was really amazing? You can watch one of your YouTube videos, and you get the numbers, whatever. But it's different in real time when you, Zach, are breaking it down, reinforcing it, playing up like number by number, whatever flashes on the screen, whatever they're talking about, whatever in real time. Your brain, how it just breaks down all these numbers, the script. And I loved it. I would love to watch the Super Bowl with your commentary, like watch it visually, but with you as like Chris Collinsworth or whatever. No, with you. I think that would be an awesome Super Bowl to watch, to wake people up,
Well, I appreciate that. And I'll do it again. I did it 2 years ago for the Rams-Patriots Super Bowl. I didn't do it last year because last year I was on the road in New Orleans. But yeah,
Yeah.
I'll start doing it with more games too. Because I mean, when people hang out with me and we watch games, that's how it is, right? But so yeah, I'll do it with the community because again, it is good seeing it in real time how they script stuff and put numbers in front of your face and how they laugh about certain things. It's like, come on, man. So appreciate that though.
Yeah. I won the grand. Thank you. I'm a supporter of your Patreon. The other three, I can't remember their names. Victor, Rob, and I think his name is
R-O-D. Rod's really good, man. He's got them gut instincts. So.
And the guy that called the points at Martin. Yeah, when he put that on, I think he put it on today or yesterday on his Patreon. I knew then. I was like, so I made another heads bet because he just reinforced it for me. So, anyways, thank you for your work. I've been following you for 5 or 6 years now, off and on, and now I'm in Vegas. Just like, all right, I'm serious now.
Sweet lady keeps telling me when we're done with school she wants to move down to Vegas, so that might be our future too. We'll see.
Yeah.
So
that would be amazing if you were here too.
Yeah.
I know there's got to be followers here.
There are, man. The last time I walked up to the sports book, the dude said, "Uh-oh, I need to hear you say Truth Seeker," and I was like, "Oh shit, man." He's like, "We all know you down here," and I was like, "That doesn't surprise me." So.
Yeah, that would be like whatever the next championship game is. If you just came down here, that'd be kind of cool. I don't even know what it is. I guess it's basketball, right? Or maybe hockey. I don't know.
Well, yeah, college basketball coming up, hockey, NBA. So yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. So you'll be doing the March Madness, or are you still going to be working on your book?
I should be done and ready to go on March Madness. I think I know what's going on there, but I'll save it for later. There's a reason that they cleared North Carolina and Duke out of the way. There's no contender for this smaller school this year right now, so we'll see.
All right, man. I love your work. Thank you so much.
All right, yeah. Have a good one, man. Thank you. Yeah, for people who missed out, I made it public. It's 4 hours, but you can sync it up with the Super Bowl because I just watched the Super Bowl and called the game. Did my own broadcast. What's up, caller?
Hey, what's up, Zach?
Hey, man.
Hey, man, I just want to let you know, man, I've been following you for, probably, I want to say about 4 years, man. I've been following you for a minute, so I just seen you predict some things, and I was skeptical because I played college ball, I played high school and everything like that. And so, you don't think stuff is rigged and stuff, but a lot of stuff that you pointed out, like I dug into it just to double back to see how legit it was. And man, I couldn't argue with the numbers, so I went on to place a bet based off of your research, and then I saw some stuff. I wanted to point this out to you. I saw some stuff yesterday and today. Okay, yesterday, the Lakers played Detroit. Okay, I don't know if you paid attention. Last night, they played. The game went into double overtime. It went to double overtime, but it was a significant point in the game where the Lakers, in the first overtime, the Lakers was winning the whole game. The Pistons came back and forced it to overtime. But in the first overtime, the score got to 118 to 118 with 18.1 seconds left in the overtime quarter, which I thought was real significant. But the funny thing about how they got there, if you go back and watch it, you can probably pull up the Lakers game. You'll see, like, during that segment in the game, the refs were calling the most bogus. It wasn't even fouls. It's like, who touched who? They was calling stuff, and they wasn't calling stuff just so they could make sure that the game got to that certain point. Like, it was crazy. Like, they made sure that the game got to 118 to 118 with 18.1 seconds left.
And just for people who don't know, that's a huge number in LA, 118, because Los Angeles, California is 118. It's on the 118th Meridian West, and its birthday is September 4th, the day leaving 118 days left in the year. The other year when it burned, it was on November 8th, 118. They love that number in LA, 118. So.
And I remember you said something about Tom Brady's name was like 118 or something like that.
Sure is. And there was a thing with Detroit. There was a thing with Detroit in this Super Bowl because Stafford just got traded from Detroit to L.A. and his birthday's today, and he's from Tampa. All this stuff's connected. So.
Right. See, when I saw that and you had put that down, I said, "Oh man, there's no way they're winning." And then I looked up an article where it said said this was like back when Brady first started or whatever. His first game, it was like 7,000. One of your callers called in and said it was 7,077 days from the day that he took over for Bledsoe or something.
Today was 7,070 days, 7070 from his first career start, which was against Peyton Manning, and he blew out the Colts that day in his first career start. And think about it, Manning goes in the Hall of Fame. Manning won on the 38th day of the year, the last February 7th Super Bowl. Now he does it. They both defeat black quarterbacks. Their whole careers are scripted around him. They're all sick jokes, man. They're all sick jokes.
Right, and another thing, in the article that I looked up, it said it was specifically from like the 18th paragraph of some like Sports Illustrated paragraph about Brady. It said like he came in the game with like 3 minutes and 55 seconds left to take over for Bledsoe. I was like, well, that's Super Bowl 55 right there. I said, that's interesting. But another thing that stood out to me today, where I was like, oh man, I'm betting. I don't care what, I'll bet the house today. Edelman came on like one of the shows this morning to talk about the Super Bowl. And he was like, man, this is so great. This is so great. He's like, when Brady wins this, and he's like, if he wins this, like he actually messed up. Like he knew the script. He was like, yeah, when he wins this, if he wins it. And you could tell, like, after he said that, like, everything he said was just off. You could tell, like, he felt like he slipped up and said something he shouldn't have said.
Because he did. He did slip up.
I was like, oh, yeah, he just threw it away. I'm about to go all in. So I put in, man, I made about 20 grand on the bet, man. I was like, yeah, that'll work. That'll work. But
Well,
I thought it was going to go into overtime, so I did.
Well, congratulations, man. Well done. Well done.
Yeah, Zach. Hey, keep doing your thing, bro, man. I appreciate it. I'm going to keep following you. I'm on your Patreon and everything, man. I appreciate your work.
All right, man. Appreciate that. You have a good night.
All right, you too. Later.
When you win 20 grand, you're going to have a good night. And again, I encourage you guys who win like that, don't go crazy and bet it all on the next day because something looks, just keep building. Be the tortoise. You stick with this knowledge, you're going to consistently win. You know, you won't win everything. Sometimes the script's there and the game doesn't come through, but you see it. Consistently, we dominate futures. We just dominate futures, all sports, because this shit is scripted. So, I see everything's going to voicemail again. I know what's going on, man. It's just because there's too many people calling in. I don't normally have this many people watching a live stream. This phone can't handle it. All right, hold on. I'm going to reset it again. Uh-oh. I never had this problem before. Okay, let's see if that does the trick. But yeah, the GOAT, the whole thing. And when Brady threw that interception the other game, I was like, wow, I can't believe that happened because I was certain he wasn't going to throw any interceptions. And then out came a flag. And then they showed this weak call. And I was like, look at that, man. It's because he was not supposed to throw a pick in this game. And he didn't. That was when I said he would throw at least 3 touchdowns tonight, but I really wanted to see that 5. But I said, watch, he won't have any interceptions. I thought the stat line was going to be 5 touchdowns, 5th MVP in Super Bowl 55 to put him at 666 touchdowns for the career. But came up too short for me. What's up, caller?
Hey, what's going on, Zach?
What's up, man?
Man, not much, man. Today was my first day betting, man. I just want to say thank you. I've been following you since 2013, but I'm a hard working man, so I really went into the bet thing before that day, and I got the 51 to 1 odds, max bet $5. I think I won like $275 or something.
Nice.
Man, I just want to say thank you, bro.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome.
I can't even explain. But I was telling everybody, man, that I could talk to about the 7 ritual, man. And it's just simple. Like, you're on the 7th day of the month for a 7 championship. I think the Bucks was 11-5, New Orleans 11-5, 7. You know, I was explaining it to people, and they were like, nah, man, Mahomes got this. Brady ain't getting that 7 ring, man. But just that simple ritual right there, like, it should let people know, man. But that's all I want to say is thank you, really, man. I ain't got no decodes or nothing.
I really appreciate you, brother, man. You're a real inspiration to me, man.
Well, congratulations to you. Your friends are going to start listening because, I mean, everybody had to see it, man. Mahomes came out looking sour before the game started. He didn't play his game, taking sacks, throwing balls in the dirt. I mean, he got the script to lose. It was in his eyes when he came out the tunnel, so.
Right, I don't see how people don't see it. One more thing I want to say. I was listening to your TFR. I think it was this past Wednesday, man. You was making a suggestion about like who really controls it. I mean, we all know that Jess was, possibly is at the top of all this. But who's at the top of them? Is there another higher power that they are?
Well, they say Satan rules the air, and they pay some serious tributes to Satan tonight, man. I mean, it could be like that. It's spiritual warfare. And again, they did bring up the Jesuits in the game. They brought up how the kicker went to the Jesuit school and Tampa equals 84 like Jesuit, and realized Tampa got it moving tonight for the first time on that little screen pass to number 84 who had the big gain. From there, they were rolling. So, yeah.
Right. But I just think like these scripts are like in decades, maybe even centuries in advance, right? Like I believe humans are too imperfect to come up with these type of scripts. I believe that these scripts are totally controlled by some type of higher power, and maybe the Jesuits or the other J's, they are just like higher puppets on the string. You know what I mean?
It is. I think it is something like that. Because, again, even though that I see how they script it, I can't explain how they do it so perfectly. Just like how they went up 3-7 with 37 seconds on the clock. I mean, they just do that stuff.
Right.
It's just like, how do they pull it off so perfect? It's too crazy.
Yeah, right. And that's what I think about all the time. Like, it has to be some of that nature. But, man, I know you got thousands of calls, man, and I want to let you get to that. Man, but my whole call was just to say thank you, bro. I appreciate you. Bro.
Well, you're welcome, and thank you for listening.
Love y'all, Truth Seekers, man. Love y'all.
All right, man. You have a good night. See you, man. Caller. Hello.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, what's up? You're on,
man.
Yeah,
bro, we love you.
I send the love right back, man. How'd you guys do tonight? You make out all right?
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, you're on.
Okay, I'm on. Okay, hello. Thank you so much. I understand the work that you do. I just wanted to say what's up. My friend called in real quick. Hello.
Hello. Yeah, what's up?
I had the Patriots.
You mean you had the Bucks tonight? Tom Brady and the Bucks.
Yeah, but the tribute was like the Patriots versus the Indians.
Well, again, all this stuff's connected because Brady beat Mahomes in the AFC Championship in the 99th NFL season. He got his 99th career away win in that game. Arrowhead Stadium 99, Patrick Mahomes Jr. 99, New England 99, the United States of America 99. That was the symbolism. The team with the white guy on the helmet, New England, like from Europe, coming over and beating the Chiefs in their home. And then this year, it's a continuation. It's like it's later in history. Now the Europeans have taken over the country that came here on ships, and the Buccaneers beat down the Chiefs in their own home field where Christopher Columbus pretty much landed once upon a time. So it's all symbolism. It's all ritual.
I think Brady will be the last white quarterback to win the Super Bowl for the decade until the Lions have their 99th season. 2021, I think, with Jared Goff. Maybe.
Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to see, for people out there who don't know, next year's the 102nd season, a number stamped all over Black history. I'm pretty sure next year we'll see 2 black quarterbacks in the Super Bowl. Pretty sure Mahomes will be one of them. Yeah. And remember, this year, the NFL set the record on the day leaving 102 days left in the year. It was a new NFL record, most black quarterbacks facing each other. So I think that was a clue for next year. And especially if Brady retires. So.
Okay. Well, hello, everybody, and enjoy the show.
All right, man. Appreciate it. Have a good night.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah. I'm worried he's going to come back, though, because he didn't get to 666 on the touchdowns. I feel like he's got to hit that mark as the GOAT, man. So, we'll see. I'm interested to see what happens with Deshaun Watson. Caller? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, what's up? 978, that's you. Oh, he hung up. Don't get stage fright. You're just talking to me. Let's see. Going out to the 313. Speaking of Detroit. What's up, Detroit? Uh-oh. Everyone's calling in and hanging up now. What's up with that? We're having phone problems here. Trending. The GOAT. Dynasty delayed. Trying to see who's holding his wrist right there. Oh, by the way, did you guys notice when they were doing this scripted shot with the Jordan gloves up in Brady's face, the guy behind Brady was 73. And I was just like, again, if you guys watch the call in the game, I said, watch, the Bucs will go up 7-3 here on the way to Brady's 73rd or 7-3 in Super Bowls. This, I mean, that's how I just know they got this stuff scripted like crazy, man. Passing Jordan. It's just, You know what I haven't looked at is how Matthew lined up with this game. I think the phone might have tripped out again too, unfortunately. His birthday is May 13th. He's 28 right now. 28. Oh, did you guys like when Fournette had the 27-yard touchdown run to put up 27 points on the board on 2-7? That made me laugh. What's up, caller?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Yeah, what's up?
Not much. I didn't have so much. I went with what you said, but I didn't have too much luck. I think I did too many reaching bets. But
so you didn't win on the outcome. You didn't win on the under. You didn't win on the Super Bowl MVP. Those were the picks.
No, yeah, I took the over. I blew it.
Uh-oh.
Because I saw that 34-28, and I felt good on that.
Okay.
But did you notice that the score being 21-6 at half? If you do 6 times 6 times 6,
I sure did, and I was thinking that was the sign that Brady was going to get. And didn't you love how that last drive started with 55 seconds too? 55 seconds, man. So
man, I thought he was going to get those 5 touchdowns for sure. I even got my pops on board. He was like, "Oh, is he going to do it?" And he's 66 years old himself, so he's like. Kind of cool that he's getting on board with this stuff.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I thought the 3 touchdowns at the half and the 2-1-6 tribute. I thought he was going to get those 2 in the second half as well. So that's the only thing that surprised me. That's the only thing that surprised me. But I did say in the stream yesterday, I said he'll get at least 3 to get to 83 career postseason touchdowns. So I see that. But man, I'm a little bit surprised he didn't throw 2 more. So.
Yeah, well, maybe he plays 1 game next season, gets injured, and throws 2 touchdowns in it or something, and then goes out.
I would love to see it. I just want to see that this guy's done and gone. So, yeah.
But a side note, something I thought was interesting when I opened up YouTube right after the game, SpaceX was launching Falcon 9, which is 33, 60.
Hold on, let's just stop there. A Falcon 9, right? This game was all about 9. And did you notice, or again, Carl Sheffers, who was the ref tonight, worked Super Bowl 51 and 55. Brady won both. And late in Super Bowl 51, Matt Ryan was at 3rd and 33. Did you see how the Chiefs had a 3rd and 33 late in the game?
Oh, yeah, I did. I saw
I was like, come on, man. Again with the 3rd and 33 with the same ref on the field? Come on, man.
But another part of that was the liftoff was scheduled to 1:19 a.m.
Huh, okay.
Which I thought was kind of funny.
That's the 79th minute, Tampa Bay 79. 79 the 22nd prime. They won by 22, dropping the Chiefs to 2-2 in Super Bowls. Yeah, interesting.
Yep. But I guess that's it. I don't got too much else.
All right, appreciate it, man.
Yep, have a good one.
So yesterday, Rodgers got league MVP right after Hank Aaron, the MVP, died. Started his career in Wisconsin like Rodgers. Alex Smith got comeback player of the year, who was drafted ahead of Rodgers in 2005. And then Manning got first ballot Hall of Fame, who played his last game in the Bay Area, where Brady's from. It's all through the Bay Area. What's up, caller?
Zach.
Yo.
Zach, it's Leo. Hey, just wanted to say that, man, I want to thank you, man.
I put a futures in. It was back when you said it was going to be Cowboys. It could have been Cowboys, Chiefs, Seahawks, Chiefs, Buccaneers, Chiefs.
Right at the beginning of the season, we thought Bucks Chiefs was top, but yeah, we were looking at possible other scenarios in case that wasn't it. But yeah, so you did you put those three? Did you put those 3 plays down on the roulette board?
I did, man, and I hit. I hit. I hit 1,467.
Nice, man.
And some change, man.
It's funny. It's funny that that's what you got because it was the 14th meeting. You know, Kansas City 67, the 19th prize. It's funny it ended up being that payout. That's interesting.
I know, it's fucking nuts. So I was like, I gotta fucking call Zach, man, and I just want to thank you, man, because I'm like, I knew that it was gonna be either the Chiefs, Bucks, or Chiefs with somebody. And then when I've been following you all fucking year, and then so I put all 3 of them in, and I couldn't fucking believe it. So there it goes. I hit, and I was like, I gotta fucking call my man Zach, man. The shit you do, man. Oh, by the way, I'm Truth Over Fear. So I just want people to know, Truth Over Fear is the channel that I've been working. Actually, I was inspired by you to create the channel, but I'm the channel that does the voiceovers for trying to wake the masses with through the news and through the media and all that. So
very cool.
Man, dog, just thank you so much.
You're welcome, man. You're welcome. Keep up the great work too. Truth Over Fear.
Truth Over Fear, man. Yes, thank you, Zach.
Welcome. I like that name.
Talk to you soon.
All right, man. Have a good night.
Yeah, look, if you could, just share it real quick. Truth Over Fear, if you could.
Here, let me get it up. Truth Over Fear. I'm getting it up there. Hold on. Let's get it up there. So get this man some more subs.
I actually did a video 3 days ago, and it's about Brady to win it. Based on the Gematria knowledge.
I see a familiar person on the screen there in that video. Cool, man. Appreciate you getting the word out.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, let's get this man some more subs. He's getting the Gematria truth out. We need more people promoting this knowledge. Thank you. You have a good night, man. See you.
Awesome. You too. Thank you.
Welcome. Truth Over Fear needs some subs. What's up, caller?
Hey, what's up, Zach?
What's up, man?
Have you noticed that they're trying to kind of compare Curry and Mahomes?
They look similar, too. I'm almost wondering if they're relatives.
Because I'm wondering, because my brother mentioned something to me earlier. He said when LeBron came back from the 3-1 deficit, that Game 7, Curry only scored 9 points. And tonight's score was 9-31, like the 3-1 deficit. Tom Brady's 43, right?
Right.
And then LeBron came back 4-3. He's going to be the GOAT in the NBA. So, I don't know. It just seems kind of weird how it's like they're trying to compare them for their careers.
And Steph Curry's birthday is the 73rd day of the year, and he lost in the finals in the 73rd season to Toronto, and that was all synced up with Drake, and they won it in Game 6. And they had Drake in there like an ad tonight or something. I forget what it was. Oh, it was a State Farm ad they brought him into.
State Farm. Exactly, the whole State Farm. And then the whole Canada thing with Edge, Toronto Raptors playing in Tampa Bay this year, like all of it. It's like it's a whole connection with the Canada and the Weeknd performing at halftime.
Yeah, and remember the Weeknd's album. The Weeknd's album came out on March 20th, the day Brady signed, and we thought that was another good sign for the Bucks. Just how the halftime, because the halftime performer a lot of time is synced up with the ritual. So I even joked at the beginning of the year that the Weeknd should do the halftime show, and I wasn't really a prediction; it was more of a joke, but it ended up being that way. So.
Yeah, it's just crazy. It's crazy how they set it all up and how the numbers come out. I've been trying to tell my family about it, but they laugh at me. I even had to look at a couple videos, but they don't get it. And it's just crazy how it's all set up and it's all rigged. That's just like the NBA finals coming up. I think somehow it's going to be Philadelphia. I think they trying to kind of bring it back from 2001 when it was, Kobe versus Allen Iverson.
Okay.
But with the whole James Harden thing, it kind of messed it up. But I don't know, maybe Bradley Beal's going to get traded to the 76ers.
I'll just say this much. The finals start on 56-date numerology. LeBron can get to 5 and 6 in finals, and you better go look at what the finals was in the 56th NBA season, because I think that's where it's at. So.
Right. Well, I know LeBron's going to win. I know LeBron winning this year and next year.
But I'm telling you, go look at what the finals was in the 56th NBA season is what I'm saying. You want to look that up. So.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to check that out.
And that team that was in that now plays in the stadium that equals 56 as well. So I see LeBron winning on the road to become 5 and 6 this year. But
really?
Yeah. And we put that out on Patreon before the season began. So you might want to check that one out.
All right.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Have a good one. Thank you.
All right, man. Have a good night. What's up,
In
caller?
case of a fast pickup, we
Oh,
ask
come
you to
on.
let us know that you're not a voicemail system. So you need to press 1 to take this call.
Caller? Hello?
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, what's up?
Hello?
Yeah, it's going all right. What's
not
up?
Too much. Too much. I just want to vent and talk about how rigged that game was today. My God. Especially that first half.
Every Brady championship just looks like a joke to me. I don't know how people keep falling for it.
Oh, I know. Ever since the Tuck rule, it just seems like year after year that Brady's in the Super Bowl, man. It's hard to watch.
Yeah, they're all a joke, man.
Anyway, yeah, there. So, sending love from Canada, first of all. I love your shows and love your content. But what I want to get into today is that female referee, man. Every time that Brady either threw a pick or it looked like he was throwing a pick, the flag was just flying up.
She was just and her child's name is Brady Thomas. They did a story about that, and today the Chiefs fell to 5-1 in Tampa, 51 in the 51st Super Bowl of the modern era. It's just crazy. So the Chiefs were 5-0 with her before today's game. They're now 5-1 with her on the field. So.
Wow. There was something with her. Like, she was in on the fix. That first half was disgusting to watch, man. The phantom call on the pick, the phantom call when Mike Evans got his legs tied up in the second quarter. It was hard to watch.
Yeah. If you watch my commentary on the game, when he threw that pick, I was like, wow, I can't believe that happened. I didn't think he would throw a pick in this game, and then out came the flag, and I was like, oh, they got to fix that. That was not supposed to happen.
Yeah.
So.
There it is. Oh, I know. It's so hard to watch.
Yeah. I like ESPN's caption. Brady wins 7th Super Bowl with 3 touchdowns. 7-3, like he's 7. It's just, and now again the Chiefs have 73 total points scored in Super Bowls. So.
Wow, hey, that's crazy. Gematria is real, man. I love your content.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
Yeah, thanks for taking my call, buddy.
Yeah, you have a good night, man. Thank you. Oh shit, I hit the wrong button. Sorry, caller. What's up, caller?
Hey, how you doing, Zach? How are you?
What's up, man?
I was wondering if you noticed that Mahomes was stuck on 42 touchdown passes for this season.
Oh, he came in with 42 and went home with 42?
Never got a touchdown.
Oh, my
And I noticed it before the game. And I played DFS, so I instantly didn't play him because of that. So I said, I don't think he's going to throw a touchdown.
I had a feeling that they were going to kick a lot of field goals and maybe 1 touchdown. I thought that the Chiefs would score 22 instead of losing by 22 and again fall to 2-2 in Super Bowls. But, wow, I didn't realize that he came in on 42 touchdowns. No wonder, man. Missouri's 42. They stamped that number all over black history, especially with the Super Bowls when black quarterbacks are in it. Crazy. So he finished the year on 42.
And that's what I was thinking about was the black quarterback and how 42 is stamped all over black history.
For people who don't know, last year Mahomes had 42 passing attempts in the Super Bowl. All 3 black quarterbacks who've won the Super Bowl had a 42 connection. Doug Williams scored 42 points, including the NFL record 4 touchdowns in the second quarter, 4-2, 42 points. And then Russell Wilson won representing the 42nd state, Washington. So,
Yep, I'll let you go. I just wanted to let you know about.
Yeah, it's a good one, man. I didn't even catch that. Good one.
All right, bye.
Yeah. Mahomes, that like he was a shortstop in baseball, falling sideways. He fired that dart right to the receiver, hit him right in the hands. That would have been a touchdown, but the receiver dropped the ball. His receivers had bad hands tonight, man. And again, I'm telling you, that's the script. Either that or it's like real magic's being cast out there on these men. Caller?
Hey, Zach, how's it going?
Hey, what's up?
This is Alex. This is Alex from Florida. I talked to you via email about helping you out with some merch in the future. But yeah, first off, I just want to let everybody know if you made any money working with Zach on these numbers, y'all need to be donating something towards him, towards his Cash App, towards his merch that he has for sale right now, buying a book or something. Y'all got to support this man because I'm watching it while I'm listening, and it was just amazing, man. You're on point with everything.
Hey, I appreciate you saying that. And honestly, you guys, even though I hate Amazon, my book's actually for sale in other places. But the thing is if your book sells well on Amazon, it gets notoriety and people hear about it. So I hate to support Amazon, but I do have a book out there, Number Games, 9/11 to Coronavirus. If you just search Number Games Zachary Hubbard, it'll pop up. And if you don't want to buy it from Amazon, you want to buy it from somebody else, other people are selling it. But yeah, the book hasn't sold that many copies, man, and it's a good book. So I would appreciate that.
All right, so I had one quick question, and then I'll get off. You mentioned Jordan gloves in the Honey Badger going after Tom Brady seems so fake, and the fact that they had the Jordan imagery right there in that picture, it made me remember one of the most iconic catches this season was what's his name? Plays with the Cardinals.
Yeah, the guy who came over from Houston. Yeah.
Yeah. If you Google that image right now, it's a Jordan. He's wearing Jordan gloves.
Huh.
And at the time, it just kind of bothered me because it's just like, I've been playing football my whole life. I've never seen Jordan gloves. So I think there's something going on with Jordan. The fact that the GME stock, apparently Jordan lost money in that.
Huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I think something's going on with Jordan.
Well, he passed Jordan tonight, so I mean that's what I called out in real time. I was like, "See, he's going past Jordan, man. That's why they got that Jordan symbol up there. Jordan's 57 right now, big championship number."
Right.
So.
Right, but if you look at the DeAndre Hopkins catch, literally the main part of that image is the Jordan logo. It's crazy. But I'm gonna get off, man. Thank you for everything, man. I just wanted to throw that out there.
All right, appreciate that. Have a good night, man.
All right, bye.
What's up, caller? You got to mute that video.
Oh, sorry, bro. Hey, listen, man, my fault, bro. I'm not going to hold you long at all, man. But look, I just started watching you guys not even a month ago, man. And it's really, hey, man, that thing is really crazy. One thing I wanted you to notice, man, if you did notice, when they called the, unnecessary conduct or something conduct, and it was 31. It was 31 and, I don't know if you noticed it, man, when he the number 31, the player that was playing 31, they got called for a
and he was putting up the 2 in front of his face like we're getting our second Super Bowl.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It was 31 and 10, bro. Wasn't it? 41, Super Bowl 41.
Bro, exactly, man. You caught it, bro. That's exactly what I'm talking about, bro. Much love, man. I'm going to keep watching. I'm going to keep subscribing, man. I'm going to buy some merch, man. Thank you for taking me on this call, bro.
All right, appreciate that, man. You have a good night.
For sure.
All right.
You too.
Yep. See you, man.
Shit, he picked up.
Ooh, he's singing. He must have won some money. All right, let's go out to Cleveland. It's LeBron land. What's up, Cleveland?
Zach, how you doing?
Doing well, man. How are you?
First time caller. I've been listening to your podcast for about a year now, and man, you're spot on. It's remarkable how people can't believe that sports are fixed. I mean, it's $1 billion business. For God's sake, they freaking advertise in the NBA and all over the place. So of course it's fixed.
Indeed.
It's just hard to believe that people can't believe it.
Indeed.
I mean, they're putting a freaking sports book inside Wrigley Field, for God's sakes. I mean, they're $1 billion business. Somebody's got to profit off of it. You know what I mean? And I thank you for your information. You won me some money today, and I'm a big fan of yours.
And notice that's the difference here in this community. People won money. The majority of the country lost a lot of money tonight because everybody was on the Chiefs. Everyone thought it was over and the Chiefs were going to win, just like everyone thought the 49ers were the value last year. We knew it was the Chiefs last year. We knew it was the Bucs this year. Come on, you guys. You gotta be in this community. This is a winning community right here. We don't win every time, but we win the vast majority.
And it's remarkable too, like in that halftime show, man. How demonic was that? The red eyes, that was all cabal. That was all witchcraft Jesuit type trash they had on there.
It was evil what they did. That halftime was crazy. Yeah, it's funny as you brought that up. We lost connection. They don't want us talking about that. Apparently, we lost connection on our live stream. We're off the air.
Well, I mean, they're I mean, you could totally tell like the era we live in. It's like they're preparing for like the Antichrist. That's what I feel like. Like we're living pretty much in like the last days. That's just my take. I don't know if
Again,
you believe that.
Satan equals 55-10. Super Bowl 55. Brady's 10th. When you run it in reverse, Satan's 80. He stayed on 80 career losses. He came in the game with 80 touchdowns. I mean, it couldn't have been any more ritualistic. So.
Yeah. Well, keep up the good work, man, and I'm gonna, I'm trying to try to get more people onto you because you know your stuff.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
No problem. Have a good one.
Yeah. Have a good night. Caller?
Hey, Zach. First time calling here. I just want to touch on, I don't know if you noticed the whole game they were talking about how Pat Mahomes had a fractured toe.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I looked up fractured toe on your Gematria calculator, and in reduction, it's 55.
Fractured toe. And it got, no. Okay, look, there's a lot here. It's more than just the 55. It's also 188, like greatest of all time is 188. It's also 71, like greatest of all time is 71. And it's 136, which is important because tonight the Chiefs became 13-6 with that ref on the field, Carl Sheffers. And if you type out Baphomet, which is the Satan statue, which is a goat, Baphomet's 136, and 136 is the 16th triangular, and GOAT 16. So we talked about all these numbers before the game. That's crazy that they're all coded in fractured toe. And it just goes to show, man, I guarantee
they were talking about it the whole game.
Yeah. I missed that. I missed the fractured toe, so good one.
Yeah, I have another thing. It doesn't have to do with the football game tonight. I wanted to ask you for a while. The day of the riots in the Capitol, you know how they took everybody out, and they stopped, and then they came back and started working again and counting? They stopped counting at exactly 3:22 a.m.
Really?
Yeah.
That's just like how Biden got his shot at 3:22 sharp. Crazy. So.
Yeah, but thank you. I'm not going to take more of your time. I appreciate everything you do.
All right, man. Appreciate it. Thank you. He has a good catch with the fractured toe. I see our stream's all screwed up, man. They knocked off the connection. They killed the connection, man. So, what's up, caller?
Hello?
Yo,
nice to meet you. My name is Kevin Schloss. So basically, I just wanted to meet you because I saw you. I watched your videos like a couple years ago. And then your channel got deleted, and I didn't find it ever again. And just like that, I'm just sucked back into the matrix, just like that. Like, because they're always going to be brainwashing you. But I made a TikTok like about a month ago about LeBron doing the satanic signs on on Kobe's memorial. You remember that?
Man, I get a lot of calls and a lot of information. But tell me more about it. I'm listening.
No, not if you remember that, but like LeBron was literally like putting up the triangle, the horns, like while they were doing Kobe's memorial at Staples Center. And I found that like when that happened. So from there, I already knew shit was sus. And yeah, I've been like waking up. I saw the playoffs, and it was ridiculous. All the agendas they were pushing, like everything Kobe, everything Black Lives Matter, everything, the mask shit. Oh, my bad. So yeah, and then I posted it, and then a guy showed me your channel. A guy showed me in the comments. He said, "Yeah, look up Gematria Effect Sports." So yeah, here I am. So basically, I've been making music, and I'm gonna spread the knowledge in the music. I'm gonna be part of this community, and I'm never signing no contract. I'm always gonna try to die with a message rather than dying with nothing. Try to put the world to a better place. So
good for you, man. I think that's good for your soul and your longevity prospects, because we see what happens with all these young musicians that sign on the line. So
yeah, exactly. Like I think it's more satisfaction changing somebody and waking them up and putting the world into a better direction than getting the pointless money. You're not going to die with the money, but
Indeed.
yeah, I just saw what you said with the Lakers, with the Lakers and Nets, the 56 season. That's crazy. I'm gonna keep that in mind. But yeah, you're literally a hero of mine. So thank you for doing what you're doing. Really
appreciate it, man.
And yeah, I feel like I just saw the Super Bowl. I told all my friends that Bucks are winning. And then it was a literal joke of the game. Like, every time it seemed like Bucks were going to mess up, there was a flag in there. And literally the second the flag went up, they scored right the next play. So
Indeed.
yeah,
Just like the field goal thing, too, where they kick the field goal and then the flag came out because he's offsides, and the next play, touchdown to Gronk. It's like, come on, man.
Field goal, basically.
Come on, man.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. And then I was watching it with my dad because he wanted me to. And then I went back to see what my friends were saying, and they were like, yeah, the O-line was so bad for the Chiefs. I'm like, oh, my God. Like, it's ridiculous. It seems like you're going to need, like, psychedelics to actually fully wake up from it. Like, I don't know. It's ridiculous.
It is, man. It is. Well, brother, I appreciate the support, man, and keep on that path you're on. It's cool to hear you're an independent musician. Stay with that, man.
Yeah, I hope to talk to you again. I'm gonna be in the community. So
we will. All right, man. You have a good night.
I love y'all.
All right, see you, man.
You
Take care. What's up, Toronto?
Hi, Zachary. How are you?
Doing well. How are you?
Good. I used to watch your videos years ago. I think your channel was Zachary K. Hubbard.
Yeah, that's what it was originally, yeah. The first 16 channels were that. I decided to switch it up after the first 16 got deleted, so...
Well, I'm glad to see you're still going. I had a question. I looked at the game spiritually and the 5-5 as like representative of the Roman numeral V.
Right.
And you know how some people associate? Have you ever heard the saying "five alive"?
I've heard that phrase. Tell me more about it.
Well, actually, I was looking for your input because I don't have sort of like a
V in the fifth age is, like the coming of Aquarius and all that. But I've heard the phrase "five alive," but I don't know a lot about it other than I've heard it.
Because in the spirit, I recognize that sort of like the twin system, like the spirit and the flesh. With what's coming out, they're going to go to a single system, right? So they're going to go from the 55, the double 5, the double V, the W, like W, to a single 5, like the One World Trade Center, like a one system.
Oh, sure.
So I just wonder, like, does your book talk about that you were showing on the internet, on Amazon?
I didn't talk about the fifth age and all that. No, I didn't get into that in the book. Just about the agendas and what they're actually doing right now, building the surveillance grid and, taking away our rights and liberties, one lie after the next. So.
But did you see? So like, an interesting. I noticed this in the first half. There was 9 penalties. I think it was 9 and 1 penalties.
Okay.
Like COVID-19. I thought that was interesting, but.
That's true. Buccaneers alone equals 91, 9 and 1, like you said. And again, just the 9 was such a huge theme with the game. Again, it was Brady's 45th game in the playoffs, got his 34th playoff win and his 23rd home win, 45 the 9th triangular number, 34 the 9th Fibonacci, 23 the 9th prime, and then held the Chiefs to 9 points. So.
The other thing I thought was interesting was when you mentioned Capricorn was 10, I think you said.
It's the 10th astrological sign, right? The GOAT.
And, so like the Super Bowl, 55, the double 5, Tom Brady's 10th appearance, like double 5. And the first home game since 1966, right? The 666. But I thought it was interesting spiritually, like it's the first home game and on my TV, an advertisement for the game said the final showdown. And in my spirit, that kind of means it's coming to like to people individually with, what people have a decision to take or not, right?
Sure, because that's what's going on right now. It's the battle of good and evil, and most people don't see it at all, and they're just marching along to evil, just following tyranny, and yeah. So I hear what you're saying. Absolutely.
But kudos for all your work, man. It's like, so much. It just blows me away. I can't conceptualize all those numbers. It's just too much. But
sure.
But yeah, thanks a lot. Oh, one last question. Do you ever use Strong's? Like when
Strong's
instance,
Concordance?
when you see,
I need to start doing that. I don't, but I should.
Yeah, because I noticed a lot of the articles, the time and date stamps and the numbers they use in the article. When you search Strong's, it's, it means something, right? Literally, right?
Indeed. Every number has a meaning. Yeah. I need to get that.
Yeah, because I think that would go, very, like it would be in sync with what you do. It's probably all the same thing, right?
Indeed. I appreciate it, friend. I'm going to let some more people get in, man. You have a good night. Thank you.
Yeah.
See you, man.
You too. Bye.
Oh, I was a second late switching over to that caller. Damn. Sorry, Titusville. I tried to get you, man. All right, let's go out to Maryland. What's up, Maryland? Maryland, you're on. I know the stream's all screwed up, but I'm recording, so I'll upload the video when I'm done, and it'll work fine. But yeah, they killed the stream, so that's Google.
Oh yeah, I figured that.
That's Google.
Yeah, fuck man.
But if you guys want to say, I'm gonna upload the video of this, so people will see what you got to say later. But what's up?
Okay. Yeah, I was just gonna tell you that I was gonna make sure you knew that.
Yeah, I'm aware. I mean, it's just Google being Google, man. It's just like they struck my main channel as soon as the Super Bowl ended, and then this. It's just it's censorship. So. Yeah.
Well, I really love what you're doing, man. Keep it up.
Appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Yep.
You have a good night.
Yeah, you too.
All right, see you. Yeah. That's why, I mean, it's just like, if you're not on their team, you can't really win, man. It's just, they will censor you into the ground. They will delete your channel. When I first put my book up with Amazon, what did they do? They said that it was all sold out, even though nobody could get a copy, and then they hid the Kindle version, and then after 3 months, they brought the Kindle version back, and then I noticed that they shut down the stream once I put the book up on the screen, too, man. It's just like, they don't want that book out there, you guys. They don't want that book out there. So, sorry, man. Everyone's into the sports, but really it's the other stuff that's more important, how they just rig everything else. Sports are just here to distract us. The rest of it having real consequences on our lives, so. But you know how it is. People love the sports, so. What's up, Las Vegas? Yo.
You know your stream tripping?
Oh, I know that they censored the stream. I'm recording everything though, so I'll upload a video when I'm done. So I know that they screwed up the stream, but if you got anything to say, just go right ahead because it'll be all fine in the recording that I upload.
I just love your content, man. I want to thank you for everything, man. That's it.
Well, you're welcome.
Every day, man, for real.
You're welcome, man.
Yeah, that's it, man. I respect everything, man. Everything you do, man. You woke me up. I'm a youngin' waking up.
Hey, how old are you? I gotta ask. How old are you?
I'm 17.
Yeah, it's good to be young, man. Enjoy that youth, man. But thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, man. I'm figuring all this out, making money early. You feel me? Getting right.
That's how you're supposed to do it, man. I wish I had this knowledge when I was your age. You're gonna be way ahead of me, but keep it up, man.
Yeah, I love it, man. My friends don't wake up. I low-key think I woke them up today, though, because I told them everybody the Bucks going to win, make some money off of them a little bit.
There you go. There you go. That's how you do it. All right, man.
All right, man.
You have a good night.
Thank you, man.
You're welcome. Yeah, take care. What's up, Martin?
You realize the streaming's buffering, right? But
I know, man. They killed the stream because I have no connectivity now. But I'm recording everything, so I'll upload a video. So everyone calling in right now, it'll be fine when I upload the video.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, appreciate it.
Nothing else you want to say, Martin?
No, am I on air right now?
Well, you're not on air because nobody can hear the stream. But when I upload the recording, it'll all go through.
Oh, okay, no, I mean, but okay, no, that's all I wanted to say. Because everybody's asking, they like saying free Zach, so it's pretty funny.
Yeah, what kills me is they struck Gematria Effect News right as the Super Bowl ended. I got an email saying that the channel got struck. I was like, look at how they did me, man. It's just like they're just sitting there just waiting to hate. But
yeah, Big David said this. Like he said a couple of days ago or a few days ago, he's like, man, just be aware that they might shut Zach down again. Like, so if they do shut you down again, do you have to start all over from scratch again? Like that, I'm curious. Like,
I'll have to start a new Gematria Effect News. Yeah, we'll have to start all over. It'll be the 21st channel, man. It seems appropriate for 2021, especially after what they did with Brady tonight. I feel like that's the sign too, man. That Brady becomes 7-3, like the 21st prime in his 21st season, and then they put the strike on the channel. I feel like it's only a matter of time now. So.
No, you're absolutely right, and maybe you should make the new channel now just in case, so people can still know where to go and follow you. So if they search you, it's just like it's easier because I don't want you to lose all your following.
You're right. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna start Gematria Effect News 21. So.
All right.
Yeah.
All right then.
All right. Appreciate it, Martin.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too bad, man, because every time the channel gets up there, like we're getting close to 100,000, then they delete it. What's up, caller?
So the stream is like lagging.
I know, man, but I'm recording, so if you got anything to say about the game or just whatever, man, just go ahead, because I'll upload the recording and everybody will hear that, but I'm getting censored. That's what's going on.
Yeah, I have nothing. I just called to say that.
All right. Appreciate it, man.
Thanks. Bye.
See you. All right, I'm just going to leave it there, you guys, because you see what all the calls are now. Hey, did you know your stream is lagging? Oh, I definitely know, man. It's funny how it happened right when I said, hey, I'd appreciate if you guys went out and got my book that they're trying to censor. They're like, oh, yeah, we can censor your live stream. Here, let us show you. Boom. But there he is, the greatest of all time, if you believe in scripted sports. All right, Truth Seeker. Appreciate all of you. And until next time.